Good day viewers, welcome to another edition of the Daily Strange Stories. I'm John Brown. I hope your week is progressing smoothly and you're tackling your goals head-on. Our lead story for today. Brown Mogotsi survives shooting after his car was shot 11 times. Was it stage-managed? In the quiet streets of Vosloorus, east of Johannesburg, a dramatic event unfolded last night and raised serious questions about truth and deception. Brown Mogotsi, a businessman known for his controversial ties to politics and law enforcement, survived what appears to be a targeted shooting on his vehicle. His car was hit by 11 bullets, leaving it damaged with shattered windows and a flat tire, yet Mogotsi himself emerged without a single injury. This incident, happening on Monday night, has sparked immediate doubts among investigators. Could this entire episode have been carefully stage-managed to mislead authorities and the public? As details emerge, the story takes on layers of intrigue, connecting to larger probes into corruption and interference in South Africa's systems. The events began around 10 p.m. in Vosloorus Extension 25, a residential area not far from the bustling city life of Johannesburg. Muhudsi was traveling in a small red Chevrolet Aveo sedan when, according to reports, a white bakkie pulled up nearby. Occupants in that vehicle allegedly opened fire, sending rounds piercing through the car's body. The front driver's side window has been completely shattered, along with the passenger's side window. A bullet has gone through the passenger's area of the windscreen, and the front left tire is now flat, likely from the impact. Forensic teams have counted approximately 11 bullet holes scattered across the vehicle, suggesting a focused barrage aimed at causing maximum damage. Despite this, when police arrived at the scene, they found no traces of blood inside the car or any signs that anyone had been hurt. Muhudsi, who was at the location, has confirmed he is unharmed, with no wounds on his body. Police have quickly taken control of the situation, impounding the Chevrolet for detailed analysis. Ballistic experts are examining the bullet casings and entry points to identify the type of firearms used. They aim to check if these weapons link to other crimes in the Igurhuleni region. Fingerprint specialists have also been deployed to comb the scene for any clues left behind by the attackers. The vehicle's ownership has been determined by investigators, though specifics remain under wraps as they piece together where the car was coming from and its intended destination. This level of scrutiny shows how seriously authorities are treating the case, especially since Muhudsi has not yet formally opened a complaint. He has promised to provide a statement at the Vosloorus police station, but as of now, that step is pending. Reports indicate he felt too shaken to proceed immediately after the incident, citing concerns for his safety. What adds a twist to this tale is the possibility that the whole thing might not be what it seems. Investigators have expressed hopes that the attack is genuine, but they are openly considering if it could be a setup. If evidence points to staging, it would mean resources have been diverted from real cases, pulling detectives, experts, and equipment away from other duties. In such a scenario, charges related to obstructing justice could follow. This suspicion has grown because Muhudsi has reportedly shown reluctance in handing over his personal devices for examination, which could hold key data like communications or location details from that night. Police are eager to clarify whether he was alone in the vehicle or accompanied by someone else, as initial accounts vary on this point. These unanswered elements keep the investigation active, with teams working non-stop to verify every aspect.
Linda, thank you so much for your time. This is the vehicle that Brown Mogotsi was traveling in. Won't you just give us a sense of what exactly happened?
A very good morning and thank you for the opportunity. At around 10 o'clock last night, we were called by a security official belonging to a private security, alerting us that there was a shooting around the area. We immediately dispatched a team of police officers, and upon arrival we did find the security official together with Mr. Brown Mogotsi, who alleges that there was a shooting. There was another car, a bakkie, a white bakkie. He does not know the make, where those individuals started shooting at his vehicle while he was allegedly inside. So We then encouraged him to open a case. He alleges that he was traumatized at the time. He did not feel safe. So he has promised us that at around 8 o'clock this morning, he will present himself to the Vosloorus police station to open a case formally. But we are investigating a case of attempted murder for now as the SAPS. We have seized the vehicle, as you can see. At that time last night, at around, when we got the report at around 10 o'clock, we did dispatch a team of forensic experts just to gather all physical evidence that will be able to assist us to solve this particular case and to assist us to determine what actually happened here. So we can confirm that our local criminal records center did attend to the scene. Our forensic experts, your fingerprint experts, and so on, your ballistic experts, they did attend to the scene, and we are investigating a case of attempted murder. So for now, I'm told by the acting station commander that Mr. Brown Mogotsi did promise to avail himself at the police station at around 8 o'clock to open a case so that we can formally take his statement. We are still waiting for him, and we are hoping that he will present himself because now it's past 8 o'clock and he has still not arrived at this particular station so that we can take down his statement. But you will recall that on the 16th of October, our investigating team that is investigating a case of defeating the ends of justice, corruption and fraud that was opened by Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, that investigating team on the 16th of October made their way to Mahikeng, where Mr. Brown Mogotsi originates from. They visited his business premises in an attempt to execute the search and seizure warrant of his gadgets in that particular case. And he then indicated he was not around, and he then made several promises to present himself before the investigating team so that we can execute that particular search and seizure warrant. We can confirm that as of today, we are still waiting for him and his lawyers. They've made another promise. They made another promise last week to meet the team. They did not honor that promise. They did not honor that appointment. We know that they have made another promise that they will then meet with the investigating team tomorrow to execute that particular search and seizure warrant. So we are hoping that him and his lawyer will honor that particular appointment so that the team can continue with that investigation of defeating the ends of justice, fraud and corruption. So as of now, from the 16th of October up until now, Mr. Brown Mogotsi has been a no-show.
So this is how he basically operates.
As well as...
It would seem that, he does not cooperate with the police. Are you hoping that things will be any different now, given that he was an alleged victim?
And his phone is also off, from what we understand.
Yeah, he alleges that his phone is not working, so he gave the acting station commander a person that he identifies as his bodyguard. He gave him his number. He gave the station commander that number. That phone is ringing unanswered. We attempted to make contact just about, I think it's 8 minutes ago, just to find out how far are they in terms of making their way to the Vosloorus police station to open a case and for his statement to be taken down. So we are hoping that with what the lawyers have communicated with our investigating team, he will honor the appointment, tomorrow's appointment. But as of now, from the 16th of October, he has not honored any appointment.
Is there any indication this may have been an attempt by Mr. Mogotsi to flee?
Well, I can't comment on that. I think for now I can only say that we have been trying to reach out to him. He does answer his phone sometimes when he feels like it, but we do believe that he's got a case to answer to, and he must present himself before the investigating team. So it does seem, as of now, to date, he's not cooperating.
And with this particular case, the attempted murder case, what will happen to the docket if he does not answer his phone, if he does not come to give a statement? Are you just simply going to close it?
No, we cannot close it. We need to solve the case. Like I've indicated, there are resources that have been, spent here. There's personnel that was sent to that particular crime scene. So we need to get to the bottom of what exactly happened. So whether Mr. Mogotsi presents himself, makes himself available for a statement to be taken, we are continuing with an investigation into the attempted murder. And when the case has been finalized, I think we will make all those details, public information to say what we have uncovered thus far. But Mr. Mogotsi's statement is important to assist us to really ascertain what may have transpired and what really happened last night.
I have spoken to Brigadier Tlenda Mate, the National Commissioner's spokesperson, the SAPS Commissioner's spokesperson. Very briefly, and obviously I can't get into too much of the detail, she is on the scene in Vosloorus from what I understand, and it does seem like there was a shooting incident.
Muhudzi's background makes this incident even more compelling. Hailing from the Northwest Province, he runs businesses that have drawn attention for alleged connections to high-level figures in policing and politics. His name has surfaced repeatedly in testimonies before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, a body set up to probe criminality, political meddling, and corruption within the country's law enforcement structures. The Commission has heard claims that Muhudsi acted as a fixer for the African National Congress, influencing decisions and even providing financial support to key individuals, including accusations of bankrolling the police minister. In October, authorities raided his business premises in Seweting village near Mahigeng, searching for evidence tied to these corruption allegations. These raids were part of a broader effort to uncover networks of interference that have plagued the system. The timing of the shooting heightens the drama. It occurred just hours after Muhudsi had interactions related to the Madlanga Commission, where he is slated to appear as a witness. His involvement places him in a vulnerable position, as the inquiry delves into sensitive matters that could expose powerful people. The Commission has voiced deep concerns about his well-being, reaching out to police and his legal representatives to ensure protection.
Incident involving Mr. Mogotsi's vehicle, but he is, from what I understand, he is safe and is unharmed. So that is as far as I know, and obviously the Commission is concerned about his safety and this incident, but we will hear more detail during the course of the morning, I'm sure, except to say that we certainly are very concerned for the safety of all witnesses, in fact. And I should perhaps add that we have been in touch as the Commission with Mr. Mogotsi around his safety. Of course, it is up to an individual witness to accept witness protection, and we'll be able to talk about this in a little bit more detail at a later stage, but for now he is safe, and the South African Police Service will give an update, I'm sure, shortly.
This worry extends beyond Muhudsi. The body is reviewing safety measures for all participants after similar troubling events. For instance, another key witness, Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo, suffered poisoning shortly after testifying in Pretoria, leading to urgent changes in witness protocols. These patterns suggest a possible campaign to intimidate or silence those cooperating with the investigation, raising alarms about the risks faced by individuals stepping forward with information. As the probe continues, police are gathering every piece of physical evidence from the scene. They have collected bullet fragments, tire marks, and any other traces that might reveal the attacker's movements. A security company, the Igurhuleni Tatazonke Anti-Crime Unit, responded first to the reports and identified Muhudsi as the driver, linking him directly to the Commission's work. Their officers noted the vehicle's condition, with holes riddling the sides and glass scattered from the broken windows. Investigators are also looking into the white bakkie described in accounts, hoping to trace its path or ownership through surveillance footage or witness tips. The fact that the car was parked at the entrance of the Vosloorus police station after the incident allowed for immediate inspection, confirming the extent of the damage without any delay. This case echoes broader issues in South Africa's fight against corruption. The Madlanga Commission represents a critical effort to clean up the criminal justice system, exposing how external influences have undermined its integrity. Muhudzi's role, as painted in various testimonies, involves allegations of meddling in police operations and facilitating deals that benefit certain political factions. His survival in this apparent attack, unscathed amid a hail of bullets, only fuels speculation. How did he escape without harm when the vehicle shows such clear signs of heavy fire? Was the choice of a small sedan deliberate, or does it point to something orchestrated? These questions linger as forensic results are awaited, potentially revealing if the bullets were fired in a way that avoided vital areas or if the scene was manipulated afterward. The National Police spokesperson has emphasized that this investigation is a top priority, with resources mobilized to uncover the truth. They are encouraging Muhudsi to share more details, such as his exact route that night and any prior threats he might have received. Until he provides a formal statement, some facts remain unclear, like whether he was heading to or from a specific meeting tied to the Commission. The involvement of multiple teams, from detectives to specialists, underscores the complexity as they cross-reference evidence with other cases in the area. If links emerge to organized groups or political rivals, it could broaden the scope significantly.
And then lastly, has the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry offered him any security in that regard?
Well, I cannot comment on the issues around Madlanga Commission. I think Mr. Jeremy, who is the spokesperson, is better positioned to comment on that aspect.
So if it happens that this may have been staged, and I say if, would you charge him?
No, absolutely. I mean, that is defeating the ends of justice. Like I've indicated, I mean, if we are sending out, pulling out police resources and mobilizing police resources, various experts, members of visible policing, our detectives to attend to a particular crime scene. I mean, that's diversion of resources. We could have utilized those resources for a case, that it would be required. Such resources would have been required. So if indeed we do find out that it was staged, but we are not there yet, we have not made that determination. Remember, we are still investigating. But if indeed it was staged, then we'd have to add a charge of defeating the ends of justice. So we are hoping it was not staged and that this is genuine and that there was an actual attempt on his life. That's why we have registered a case of attempted murder. But looking at the car, we don't see any blood, we don't see anything that suggests that Mr. Mogotsi was injured in the process or wounded. And the police officers that attended to the crime scene yesterday, they also confirmed that he was unscathed, he was not injured, and there are no bullet wounds to his body.
In the bigger picture, incidents like this highlight the dangers of challenging entrenched systems. Witnesses to corruption often face unseen pressures, and Muhudzi's experience serves as a stark example. The Commission's spokesperson has confirmed ongoing communication with law enforcement to safeguard those involved, acknowledging the shooting as a concerning development. As South Africa grapples with these challenges, stories like this one remind us of the high stakes in pursuing accountability. With so many details pointing to both a real threat and possible deception, what do you believe really happened last night in Vosloorus? Was this a legitimate attempt on Brown Mogotsi's life, or a cleverly staged event to divert attention and manipulate the narrative? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Your insights could spark even more discussion on this unfolding mystery. Thanks for watching this news bulletin. Please share your opinion in the comments section. We would be glad to read and respond to your comments. Let's meet again tomorrow in our next strange story. Wishing you a productive Wednesday.